23.
It's been a while. So happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Oh, we've been so busy.
I was trying to figure out the last 5 minutes how to do this link.
Yeah.
So that we can have people join.
We
but
have to try another time.
I'll try tomorrow, but we literally have boxes still in the living room that we haven't gone through.
We got the one mask up.
You see the one little African,
poor
little African man.
One mask I got from South Africa I need to put up.
The little African man is by himself for now till we put the rest of the stuff up. So we'll have that. We'll have, I don't know if that's going to be the background because you can see the hall, that light.
Right, we'll probably turn another way.
We'll probably turn the other way, which is better because that's your nice picture. Oh, you mean towards the living room?
Oh, we could do that way. That's true.
We could do the other way. Maybe we'll try tomorrow, which would be...
We'll show another side of the house.
We'll show another side. We don't know what we're doing, y'all.
This is 2023.
This is 2023. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have the link. And the people who we want to join will send you a link.
And how does that work when you're viewing us? We'll all be seen together on four.
I don't know.
Of four.
That's why I said we'll figure it out. We'll have to figure it out.
Other shows do it, and they'll be in a different box.
What I think it comes
each person.
Yeah, each person comes in a box or something.
Okay.
And they have to turn it on or something like that. I don't know, but whatever.
Okay.
But anyway, so we got a lot of stuff going on here. A lot
of people passed away. Has happened. A lot of things have happened since our last time with you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Because it was the end of December, wasn't it? Like
what? With all the things that's happened?
No, since we've been on. Or was it?
Yeah, it was. It's been 14
before
days.
The end of December. Yeah.
Yeah, 14 days. Barbara Walters
passed away because you guys know I watch The View,
right? So
all the time, and they've been on what's that word? Hiatus.
Just like us.
While she was gone, while they were on hiatus, she passed.
Did you see her tribute when they came back? Did they do a big tribute or they didn't?
They did a tribute to her, and they had people other talk host.
So they did a big tribute to her.
I thought it would be bigger because if you think about it, one of the shows that they did when they had Barbara on, all the news women came out and stood around her. How she's made an impact, an impression on every last woman that's out there.
True says hi. Hey, congrats on your new home. Hey, True.
Thank you.
You'll probably be one of the ones we send the link to if you ever want to come on.
We got to get in practice for that.
We got to figure it out. It's a link you can send to get on this live. Yeah. So we'll send it to y'all inboxes, and then y'all
see how that happens.
Yeah, we'll try it out tomorrow. See how it works. So be ready. We'll try to be consistent to be 4:00 or around 4:00.
We'll try our hardest for 2023.
Yeah, we got to be consistent.
We may have to do it in the car. Which is still bringing it live. So we want to try to keep that time frame.
And any minute, a guy's going to be knocking on the door to come.
Forgive me when I get up. And
she got to get her chair.
He has to unassemble it because the chair's not comfortable.
We paid to get a chair.
Never buy a recliner online. Go to the store, sit in it, get a feel, recline.
She can recline, but she can't pull herself up.
I recline back. My stomach muscles are weak since my surgeries. I can't get back up, and it's not a stick on the side, or it's not even electric.
And you try pressing your legs down.
Yes, I even try to do it hard. I said I can't keep getting up like this.
Table. All right,
I know. Sorry.
All right, so
I would suggest any type of chair that you need to have comfort. Go to the store and try it on.
Who else died? It was a lot of people that died.
Other than Barbara.
Who died, y'all? There was some other people that died while we was gone.
It was somebody else that died.
Oh, the Pope.
Sorry, y'all. We not Catholics.
So. The Pope died the same day, didn't he? That Barbara died, or some around that time.
And if not the same day, around that time.
The Pope died.
We lost the Pope. He hasn't been the Pope for long.
No.
But still, he doesn't. That first Pope, that I've come to know, that's who we all grew up with.
Let me see. I was trying to write as things was going on. I was trying to write down stuff that was going on, why things was happening. Remember that joke I did on Mama about Trump dying? That TikTok trend?
TikTok trend that's out.
That TikTok
still
trend.
Doing it?
I don't know, but Angela Bassett's son did it.
You told me.
He said that what's his name? Michael B. Jordan died. And he told Angela Bassett, and she lost it. She was like, "Oh,
you know, they just lost
Chadwick." So that was a bad one that he did.
Yes,
and so people were saying that they need to do away with that TikTok trend. And what idiots are doing that TikTok trend? And I thought I did that TikTok trend.
You did, but you said she made him apologize. Apparently, we don't know. She made him do it.
She probably made him. He was crying and everything.
He came back apologizing.
Little 16-year-old boy. And we're gonna talk about Damar Hamlin. Mm-hmm. The big thing was with Skip Bayless, the guy on ESPN. He made a comment.
Did I miss that?
He was saying, in other words, he was saying about not stopping the game. That was an important game, so they should have kept going.
I was surprised they did stop it. So that was, and they all kneeled on their knees.
And you noticed that everybody was praying.
Yes.
You said nobody was looking around, or were they?
No, because, I didn't see any, unless you guys called somebody, because it was almost like that moment whether you were a person of faith or not.
Right.
You kind of like went with the program because you didn't see nobody stand up out of protest.
Right.
Or walk away.
So that was big. Mm-hmm. Republican House. Mm-hmm. That whole thing with McCarthy.
Yeah.
I think they had like 15 votes. And finally he caved in, and I guess he gave big giant head gaps what he wants.
Yes.
And evil...
Marjorie
Gremlin, Marjorie Brown.
You call it Gremlin.
And Trump called
yes.
and told them to go ahead and vote the right way so we can end this. So now he's empowered.
He feels like he is, even though he's not nowhere near that White
Well,
House.
McCarthy said in other words, he pretty much kissed the ring because he was like, "Thank you, Trump. It's for you. If it wasn't for you." So he set them all up to follow under his
That's crazy.
Lead. McCarthy is a spineless. He will not be a Nancy Pelosi. Whether you liked her or not, you knew where she stood, and she even was against some of the Democrats.
Yes,
the more progressive Democrats.
Yeah, she spoke out. She was outspoken.
McCarthy gonna do whatever they tell him to do.
He's what do you call it?
What is it?
With
spineless.
Spineless. He has no spine.
My mother kept saying, "You're gonna talk about the Idaho murders? You're gonna talk about that guy that killed those kids in the Idaho murders?
What happened to there?
He thinks he's Richard Speck or somebody. He's a guy who studied criminal justice.
Yeah,
and he's a lunatic. And
he
broke
did
into the house.
All the things he read about. He
studied serial killers. And he became one.
You're kidding.
Yeah, he stalked those kids, and then now he's making a whole big thing on the trial, and he's making a mockery out of it. It's a joke for him.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's people like that need to be put down.
Okay.
Then Dana White. Did we say we're gonna talk about Dana White slapping his wife?
You mentioned it.
She slapped him, and he slapped her back.
He's a wrestler.
No.
Football player?
He's over those UFC guys, the fighters. He's over them.
He's in that whole environment all the time.
And then they acted like this never happened. Come on now.
He's done it before.
They've been married for 30 years. His wife came back. Oh, we've been married for 30 years.
So that means you got slapped around for 30 years?
This is so unlike Dana to do that. They be slapped. You know they slap each other at home.
You don't think he's getting older and more impatient?
No. The fact that she slapped him and he was so quick to slap her back tells me they do this all the time.
Wow.
And I agree with somebody who said if that was a black man, they'd still be talking about it right now.
Under the jail.
They'd still be talking about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Or if it was a black man with a white wife.
Ooh.
I don't care how hard she slaps you. You don't slap her back.
They still mad at O.J. Simpson.
He did more than slap.
I'm just saying he was found innocent, but they was mad about that.
Let's see. I got my DDG. You know, I watch YouTube. Mm-hmm. DDG and Pretty Boy Fredo. They're YouTube friends. Guys. No, they're not friends. They're enemies. They hate each other.
Oh my goodness.
DDG finally agreed to fight Pretty Boy Fredo in the ring. So that was a whole big old thing.
Okay.
So that's going to be the latest topic.
But I thought that they was not going to do that. I thought
DDG didn't want to fight him because he felt like Pretty Boy Fredo don't get no views anymore. So he didn't want to help give him no clout by fighting him. But because they keep talking back and forth with each other, he finally agreed to do it. Of course, the YSL. That whole thing with Young Thug, his whole trial, pretty much every guy in the gang turned on him, and they all are snitching.
Okay, I had to be caught back up on that one.
Why they think these guys for some reason think that when they in the hood, when they talk about snitching, it's the same as mafia. No, it's not. These dudes, they gonna snitch. If you tell somebody for 20, 30 years, you're going on the rest of your life, right? Or you tell what that guy did. Tell us
what you know.
You gonna tell because nothing happens to you if you snitch.
Well,
in the mafia and stuff happens to you.
Exactly.
So that's why when they don't snitch or you got to relocate them. Okay. Get them a whole new identity and stuff.
Because they're not in the rap game. By them being entertainers. And I know it was a different situation with Tupac and them. So what drove that where they still took his life regardless of how popular he was?
Well, that wasn't with the snitching thing.
I know. I'm just saying it's different. But the fact is, snitching is being a snitcher still is not going to protect you because you're a famous person.
Yeah, that's true.
They'll still, take you out.
These guys don't do nothing. They want to be gangsters.
Okay.
Of course, Tory was found guilty.
Okay.
In the Megan and Tory thing, we already knew that. We knew he shot her.
Back in
I personally
Canada.
I personally don't think that they proved it though. I thought the case was ridiculous and it was a mockery. And it was back and forth.
Well, maybe they had
to me, it was reasonable doubt. If I was on the jury, I would have said reasonable doubt.
They must have had some witnesses that nobody really knew.
He did it, but you got to prove it.
He had the gun. They said that
she did. Kelsey, Megan's friend, and then she turned when she got on the stand.
They may have had somebody else to help that. Because
no. When she got on the stand, she turned around and said she didn't see nothing. But when she went into the place in the beginning to talk and put her thing on her whatever she saw on the record, she said she saw everything.
But how do you know there wasn't any other witnesses?
Well, the guy you remember the bodyguard that nobody could find,
or somebody who else was doing it, filming them far away.
The guy who came out on his porch, he said he saw him with a gun. See, he did it. We know he did it.
Okay.
It's just I felt like the trial was so ridiculous, and now I told you they're getting ready to call Kelsey in. They get ready to put her on trial.
Really?
Even though she got immunity and all of this, you don't go and say something and then when you get on stand say something else.
Right.
They don't like that.
Okay.
So let's see what happens there. Andrew Tate, he's a guy that's like, do you remember Kevin Samuel that died? The black guy who was like controversial, said stuff.
Yes. About relationships and stuff.
Andrew Tate is a white version of that.
Okay.
And he's been arrested for
white version.
A white version. He's a white version of Kevin Samuel. Okay. He's worse though.
Oh.
And he's been for trafficking. Trafficking women and stuff.
How can you have such a big mouth about things and still involved in stuff like that?
And some people don't think it's true. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Let's see, True. What you say? Kelsey's disposition sealed the deal, I think. Yes. And then it said, True said, even though she said the opposite on the stand. Yes. Mm-hmm. And that's why they getting ready to call her in.
Okay.
She might be in trouble for doing that. You don't do that.
Perjury.
Yeah.
Okay.
Master P and Romeo made up.
Good. I knew that would happen because that beef didn't sound like it was that deep.
Right.
Okay.
Remember? There's your guy. Mm-hmm. Southwest Airlines. I don't know if y'all remember during the Christmas, Southwest Airlines was overbooked, and they was people couldn't get home, and people was couldn't do anything. They had pretty much made it where people couldn't do anything. So that's the latest with that. American Airlines worker. It was a female American Airlines worker who was ingested into the engine. She was ingested into the engine during the work. It says more details have emerged about the death of an airline employee at Montgomery Regional Airport in Alabama. New Nation Stephanie Haynes breaks down the story. And I saw that on YouTube. American Airlines worker ingested into the engine while she was working. I cannot believe it. Let's see. We got here, Meek Mill gets into y'all saw that. He almost got into a fight at a fight. So that was a big thing. It's a lot of stuff that's been happening while we was on break.
Yeah.
The Breakfast Club talked today. Should men get plastic surgery?
Did you get a
donkey of the day?
Donkey of the day from them?
He got Dana White speaks on slapping his wife during the altercation. He has that as donkey of the day.
Yeah.
Which I think it is too.
Because if he works in an environment that is so physical.
Exactly.
And you do that at home.
Right.
Come on.
And she gets a donkey for hitting him.
Well,
you shouldn't hit anybody. Nobody should hit
anybody.
That's
the controversy there, because you always say if a female slaps a male, does that mean that he slap her back?
It doesn't matter. It depends on who it is.
I remember.
What if you 300 pounds and you slap a 120 pound man?
But I remember Judge Mathis was saying, don't bring a gun to a knife to a gunfight. Mm-hmm. So if she does that, it's almost like he retaliating, depending on his size, could hurt her or kill her.
Yeah,
but she can in fact kill him too.
Right, but he didn't punch her. He smacked her. But
like
either way, you don't do.
I know. So. I think people need to just learn not to put their hands on their
That's
spouses
what I'm
and their loved
saying.
ones.
Don't touch people
because you are taking a chance. You're fueling that,
exactly.
and they could be out whatever going on and hurt you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't hurt anybody.
Okay.
So I think that catches us up, right?
Yeah, pretty much. We may miss something. Did you get anything from people that's saying something?
Yeah, that was True.
Okay.
True said that.
All
right. So let's start off with now we caught up.
Okay.
So this is your first story here. What's going on?
Well, everybody was hearing in the news. Everybody's been talking about Trump taking files home to his Florida house, and I'm laughing at Grandpa Biden. Who did the same thing when he was vice president.
I don't remember.
2017. Of course he don't remember. He probably remember his last meal. But they talked about it on The View. So I wanted to just kind of bring up Whoopi and them sharing the video of the news people talking about it.
All right, here we go.
In his mind and taking the matter of holding on to classified documents very, very seriously, suddenly. Take a look.
Number one, what was he doing with classified information in his possession? Number two, why did it take 6 years? And I want to stress this for the American people. Joe Biden left the vice presidency in 2017. Point number three, and this is the one that's most important. Everybody can go back to the Hillary Clinton email saga. We know other presidents have had classified information, but why was there a raid on Mar-a-Lago? But now this story just kind of seeps out and everybody's saying, oh, we just want to get down to the bottom of it. And everybody's giving the benefit of the doubt.
Well, aside from the facts that Biden turned over the documents as soon as they were found and has been cooperating with authorities, unlike some folks who had to have a subpoena and said they had turned over everything.
That still doesn't take away from the legal aspect of it.
I was so glad when Alyssa and Sarah made the comment, because a lot of times we're going to support both.
Right.
Both two wrongs don't make a right.
Right.
And if everybody,
what is the law?
What's the law saying? If they're looking, their eyes are all on Trump, taking those files, classified files. Yes, people could have tampered with them, classified information, share. The same thing with Biden.
Same thing.
Let's find out exactly what those files were when Biden was vice president.
And why are you taking home files?
Thank you.
You're not supposed to
Hillary
take home
said
files.
that remember the man coming in with the chain hooked up to the suitcase, and she signed over things and she couldn't even touch it. Alyssa said when she worked in the White House that they would have put her in jail
if she would
have taken any files home. So Uncle Biden, why did you take those files home? Where were those files? So we need to investigate. But when he made that comment, Alyssa brought it up. He made a comment about Trump doing that, and that was like it's despicable or that's wrong for them. You doing this? You did the same thing. So, and then Sonny's gonna take up
and
for
you
Biden.
can't make excuses.
No excuses for this.
So to me, they both did the same thing. Yes, Trump is more of a fathead.
Yeah,
because when they ask you to turn something over, you shouldn't have had any issues with turning. Right,
they had to struggle trying to get that, but he's using this as ammunition,
and he can.
He's using this as if you guys don't come at Trump. At Biden, you need to leave me alone.
Yeah.
Because Biden needs to be at fault, just like me. We both took files home.
Yep. That's true.
Okay.
So I agree with that.
That was it for that one.
I agree.
Yep.
They both two peas in a pod. Yeah. What did you say?
What's good for the goose is good.
She's been saying all day.
What does that mean?
What's good for the goose is good for the gander. I can
Google it and find out. But if y'all know, Truth, if you even know Truth, just let us know. Wendy, is she on?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Judge not, so he shall be judged.
What?
Judge not, so he shall.
Yeah, that's true too. Because he was judging him. Yeah. He was judging him, and the same thing happened to him.
It says, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If something is good for one person, it should be equally as good for another person. Someone who treats another in a certain way should not complain if the same is done to them. But why is it called that, though?
What's good for the goose is good for the
gander. Gander, meaning male goose, derives from the Old English gander, which ultimately comes from the European root gans, meaning goose. So it's the same thing.
Oh.
Same. It's just calling it something else.
What's with a gander?
What's goose? Gander meaning male
goose.
Goose
A female goose? Oh, female?
Gander meaning male goose.
What's the goose? Just the goose in fact that the animal group they're in?
Yeah. Okay.
What's the female goose? Well, anywho, the concerns was that
the opposite of gander is goose. So that must be female.
Okay.
So what's good for him is good for her.
For the gander. So if you coming at him with Trump for taking files home, classified, however he took them home in a paper box, if he took them home in a cab,
and it doesn't matter that Trump's is probably in his wife's underwear drawer. That doesn't matter.
Exactly.
And Biden's was locked up. They still took home files that they should not have taken home.
Exactly. So
one guy was maybe more malicious with it, and the other guy, what ma? Right, flushing stuff down.
So he handled them very wrong.
And Biden had his locked up. They both should not have taken them home.
Right. What was the reasons for taking those classified?
One was an a-hole when they asked him to return, and he did. The other one didn't.
But remember, Trump did make a comment, or his people made a comment about there are certain files that the commander-in-chief can
take home. So we don't know what those files are.
Exactly.
So so before we say goose and gander, let's wait to find out what those files are.
Okay.
If those files are files that he was not supposed to take home, then he has the same fate.
Right, he's the same problem.
But if it's files that he was supposed to take home, he just forgot, then we blame that on old man Biden.
Right. He forgot about him. Or his security people.
Who are these people's executives and secretaries?
If I was his admin, I would have said, Mr. Biden, where's those files? They need to be returned.
And if you was Trump's admin, you would be like, we can't take these home.
You can't take these home, sir. What is wrong with people?
I don't know.
Are they afraid of authority? They're going to get fired or something.
Ivanka could have said that. Dad, you can't, I know you want to take your picture, but you can't take those files.
Right. Or his wife.
No, she don't say that. Donald. I don't think you should take those files, Donald. No, she didn't say nothing. She didn't even care. She probably...
Let him take it so he can get in trouble.
She probably was looking at some new shoes or something when he took them out.
I don't care. He can get in trouble.
I don't care.
Okay. She's tired of him probably.
She's sick of that man.
Okay.
All right. So go to Damar Hamlin.
Yes.
Now, we know Damar Hamlin, for those of you who don't know what happened, Damar Hamlin is Bills, right? When he Bills. And he had suffered like a heart injury on field. And they had to resuscitate him.
Yes, on the field. And
a lot of these football players said they've never seen that before.
Wow.
They've seen injuries, but not with somebody.
Or concussion, and they just kind of still be kind of up.
But not somebody dying on the field and they bringing them back to life.
Yes.
And so after that happened, they took him to the hospital and they put him down as far as in one of those the things that the mama had to do. Ventilator. So they could breathe, so he wouldn't breathe on his own, so he can heal.
Okay.
So people was praying and everybody
they prayed
was distraught.
On the field, you guys.
The guys played on the field. They was distraught. They couldn't even keep playing. And that's why I told you that Skip guy was like, y'all should.
Why stop the game? But I thought it was the main guy over the football league said to cancel. Who said cancel the game?
Both coaches and everybody came together.
They made that decision.
Well, the guys couldn't play. They was distraught.
So why would Skip? Who was the guy?
Because he's an idiot. He's a dummy.
I mean, if they both made the decision to say, let's call the game off right now because we got a situation.
Exactly. And that's never happened. It's not like the guy broke his leg or something and they all was distraught and they was like, let's stop playing because he broke his leg.
Just take him off.
He died on the field and then they brought him back. So but then this guy comes back. He fights his way back. Damar.
Yeah.
Wakes up and the first thing he says
Did we win? I was telling my sister and my mom, I said, one of the things that stuck with me when they showed the actual incident, how all the team players in a huddle got down on their knees and they prayed because they were talking.
It didn't matter what religion or nothing.
I know on Moody Bible they had the chaplain that's on for the team, and he was just amazed that he said, "You guys don't realize that this is a family. These guys they They hang out with each other. Some of them have been in each other's weddings and been, there for the first child. So they're a family. So they definitely took it like, oh my God, what's going on with Damar? So when they all got on their knees and prayed, I thought about that was a moment where whether you have a person of faith or not, if you were a person that was another religion, if you were a person that was atheist, everybody fell in line and got on their knees. And I thought about the scripture, every knee shall bow and every tongue will confess that Jesus is Lord. So I'm thinking when that moment comes, I don't know what faith you are or whatever, my faith believes that every knee is going to bow at the name of Jesus.
Well, you said that one of your friends who's a chaplain, she was at a hospital.
Yeah, that her job was a chaplain. And one of the things is they have a chaplain that covers every religion. So whatever religion you are in this hospital, you can call on that chaplain to pray with you. Catholic, Jehovah's Witness. Some even, they had to bring in some people where religions wasn't covered, but they found a minister that fit that. Muslim, Hindu, whatever your faith was. This person was of a totally different faith, was not a Christian. And he was, because he was dying, he wanted to call in a chaplain, and he called my friend. And my friend had to let him know, just so you know, I am a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ, and I pray in the name of Jesus. They said, I don't care.
Yeah, when you die and you don't
pray
care.
for me. And she prayed for them, and they, they felt better, but I don't even know what happened afterwards. But
that's true. You don't
Lord,
even know.
I don't even know. I don't even know. I'll call her and see. Did he live? Did he become a Christian? I don't even know.
You just know that she prayed.
But the fact is, he didn't care what faith she was. He just said, pray for me. And then that was it.
So that was great. So this I like that story. Damar Hamlin discharged from hospital after returning to Buffalo, next stage of his recovery. Damar Hamlin is heading back to Buffalo. 1 week after 24-year-old Buffalo Bills safety had to be resuscitated on the field and was transferred to the hospital in critical condition. Hamlin's doctors have announced he has officially been discharged from the University of Cincinnati Medical Center. We continue to be ecstatic about his recovery, said Dr. Timothy Pritz, who also treated Hamlin. As he heads home, Pritz says Hamlin will continue to undergo a series of tests. Upon arrival, Hamlin's medical team in Buffalo will observe and monitor the athlete to ensure that there's no impact on the flight to his condition or on his lungs from the travel. Knight said that he and Pritz have spoken extensively with his core team in Buffalo and can confirm that he is doing well.
My question is, once he gets to 100% healthy, will he play again?
I don't know.
That's the question. He's 24.
Will you say his mom don't want him to?
No,
it don't matter. I was watching on Facebook. A lot of parents and stuff was saying, "Oh, my kids play football, and this just makes me worry more." They still gonna play football. That's not gonna change anything. That's true. And that's why they get paid what they get paid. People don't realize that these are athletes, so they performing at the highest level. And when you get hit, you getting hit by these men are like 250, 60 pounds, solid wall.
They've changed some of the rules though they changed how their helmets are. They changed that they can't do head.
Oh yeah.
You notice that you see a lot of flags come up and sometimes it may even be a mistake. Like as they're coming at you, their head may be down, but they'll get a personal flag for that, or they'll get a flag for that. But
I don't know. I think that was
trying to make it safer.
I think with his thing, it was a clean hit. That was a weird thing. That was a weird thing.
So if he's playing again, that's the prayer too. Like, what's your future, my brother, on this team? Yeah. Why are you laughing?
Can I say something about refrigerator when the Bears was winning? They asked his wife, was she afraid he might get hurt? She said no, she's afraid.
She was afraid he gonna hurt somebody.
He may hurt somebody else.
Yeah, the refrigerator Perry.
Yeah, you're right, because he was a big guy.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like hitting a wall.
All right, so let's talk about Dr. Dre threatens to sue Marjorie Taylor Greene after controversial Republican uses his song in a video.
I think he should, just to make a point. He don't need the money.
We think an actual lawmaker should be making laws, not breaking laws. Dr. Dre and his lawyer wrote in a letter delivered to Rep. Green. She thinks she gonna come out on his song. And think he gonna be okay with
all the rhetoric that she's caused and the issues the things that she say.
As Trump said, a nasty woman.
Nasty woman.
What he said about Hillary, a nasty woman.
She's not nasty because she's for him. That's his cheering partner. She loves him.
Let me tell you, Trump was right because Hillary would smile. But people were scared of Hillary and Bill Clinton. You notice that there was no back and forth when Bill was president.
Yeah.
They were scared of him. Yeah. Because I think they had something on everybody.
You think?
Yeah, and I think Hillary must have said something to him for Trump to say that's a nasty woman.
My dad didn't even vote for her. Isn't that sad? There's some people that don't like her that didn't even vote for her.
But she must have did something to him that made him go, that's a vicious woman. That's a vicious woman. I've met some vicious women. That one is because if he don't call Marjorie Taylor Greene vicious,
yeah, he won't though because she's for him.
She's a
he don't mind vicious pit bulls for you.
She's a pit bull for him.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. So Dr. Dre is threatening Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene with legal action after the controversial Georgia Republican used his music in a social media promo without his permission.
Yes.
In a letter sent to Greene on Monday, Dre's attorney, Howard King, writes that the lawmaker is wrongfully exploiting the song Still Dre via various social media outlets. She would think, why would she want to put a gangster rapper song?
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. She's part of her MO.
She's controversial. So why would you use Dr. Dre's song for your video?
He's a gangster rapper.
Thank you.
You a nice conservative Republican using a gangster rapper song?
It's like she coming out like, she got this going on.
And she does because McCarthy is nothing. She does have him by the,
Well, she should use another song then.
Not Drake. She need to use some country song that go with whatever that she want to do.
But isn't it true though that any song? Because you were telling me when I put music to certain videos that we're doing or certain things creative,
you need to get the.
You have to get the copyright.
But a lot of times, if the artists don't care, they won't say nothing.
Drake cares.
Of course, he cares.
Yeah.
If that was Obama coming out, he wouldn't have said nothing.
Exactly.
Probably.
Yeah. Or Clinton, Bill Clinton.
Noting that Dre is the exclusive owner of the copyright to the song, King says that the artist has not and will never grant Greene permission to use any of his music. So he pretty much said, don't use my music.
She's not a nice person. Why would Dre do that? Why would you say, go ahead and use my music? Okay.
And then he's right. One might expect that as a member of Congress, you would have a knowledge, familiarity with the laws of the country. King writes in a letter. So
we'll see where this goes.
Yeah, so that's funny.
That is funny.
To see what's going to happen with her redoing her little song.
Have you seen the promo?
Yeah, this
promo. Her coming out in the office. Okay, with her cowboy boots on.
Yeah. Wendy says Diamond of Diamond and Silk dead R.I.P. Yeah, we got that on the list to talk about.
Yeah. Hey, Wendy.
Hey,
Happy
Wendy.
New Year to
Happy New Year, guys. So yeah, this is our next story right here.
Yeah.
So you on the same page as us. I don't know how many people keep putting in our comments, oh, I guess you guys are the new Diamond and Silk. Oh, I guess you guys are the new Diamond. We're not. We're not Republican. We're not Democrat. We're not neither one.
So they're Republican.
They're Trumpsters.
Oh.
They beyond Republican.
Okay.
They're Trumpsters.
Okay.
So, and they were always the women that were, to me, they were stupid.
Oh.
Trump, hey, how you, there was always to me, they remind me of those ancient mama women. Trump, you show is nice. Every time he come around, oh, Trump, we love you.
Oh, my goodness.
Can I wear your hat? Anything with Trump.
Did they ever give reason, though, why they support him?
They love Trump.
Oh,
they love him. Have a whole show about him and everything.
Okay.
So anyway, Lynette Hardway, the ardent supporter of former President Donald Trump and one half of the conservative political commentary duo Diamond and Silk, has died, according to the pair's Twitter account. She was 51.
So they had a show?
They're big. They got millions of followers.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Hardaway, known by the moniker Diamond, carved out a unique role as Black woman who loudly backed Trump and right-wing policies, earning fame first on the internet, then as cable television commentator. Her promotion of COVID-19 falsities eventually got her dropped. Got her dropped from Fox News, but she landed on another right-wing cable platform.
So now she was gonna talk about
the COVID. Yeah, just everything. Until Trump got it. Oh my Lord, I didn't know it was real until Trump got it.
He got it, yeah.
She and her sister, Rochelle Silk Richardson, rose to prominence during the 2016 presidential campaign cycle when they appeared on stage in support of Trump, who embraced the two Black women and widespread accusations of racism and sexism. Mm-hmm. Hardaway's cause of death has not been released. Trump, who called her death really bad news for Republicans, in a Monday night post on his Truth Social platform, said it was totally unexpected. Our beautiful Diamond of Diamond and Silk has just passed away at her home in the state she loved so much, North Carolina, Trump wrote. There was no better team anywhere at any time.
He liked them.
Oh, they rooted for him. Yes. What you mean he racist? He loves us. The pair's verified Twitter account had asked people to please pray for Diamond in a November tweet, but did not elaborate on the circumstance. I wonder if she's
gonna keep the show going.
You don't want to. You said you're not. So why would Silk keep going?
I'm thinking she probably won't.
She won't.
Did you watch their show before?
I've seen a couple. Who's
more the vocal one? The one that passed away?
They both the same.
Oh, okay.
That's why people keep saying they like us. We bounce off each other. Oh, you ready? Oh, go ahead, Lenore. Go ahead. So I don't think she's gonna keep on because Lenore won't keep on even without me. So it doesn't even make sense. But we'll see if Silk is gonna keep on going, even though Diamond is gone. I don't think she will, but she might. She might do it by herself. And let's see what you said, Wendy. Wendy says, "Hello, stars. Did Mom like her cookies? Oh, Ma, you liked your cookies, right?"
Oh, thanks. She's so sweet.
Wendy, she said, "Thank you. You so sweet." And then Wendy said, "Yes, Goofy." Oh, you talking about this whole Diamond thing? Heart attack. Oh, so she died of a heart attack. Okay, Wendy saying she died of a heart attack. See, I keep telling y'all that heart attacks and them strokes, we got to work on that this year. Less cholesterol stuff. Ma, that's why I keep telling you, no bacon every day. Yep. All of that. This lady, she died of a heart attack. 51. Younger than me. Younger than me. Have a heart attack. See? Because if you keep eating bacon and stuff every day, Ma, that clogs your arteries. And we don't know if she had a heart condition or if it was...
Who was this? The lady that died?
Wendy said it was a heart attack.
Oh.
So that's what...
I mean, even though you may not always be in agreement with everybody, if we can agree to disagree, we definitely don't wish no harm on these ladies. No. And it's just sad that her team, they were relatives?
No sister, according to them.
Oh, they were sisters.
But see, how come you can't keep going even when the one leaves?
I don't want to.
You got to keep going.
Because I don't think we were like them.
Yeah, they keep saying we like that. They bounce off of each other.
But if you don't have nobody to bounce off of,
you bring in people. Like I said, you bring Wendy and True and them in.
And then too, you're not thinking about that right at that moment.
No, in the very beginning.
Later on, you may go, maybe I'll keep the show going. But at that moment, you thinking my other partner is gone.
In the beginning, no. Because you sad and you try to figure out your way, what you're going to do.
I'm just laughing at these women because they were just Trumpster lovers.
They were Trumpster. You never seen them?
No. This is my first time seeing these ladies.
I can't believe you never seen Diamond and
Silk.
Let me see if I can get them.
It's a cute name.
This table moves. You notice that?
It does.
Because we don't have carpet.
Oh,
we got hardwood floors. At the other place we had carpet, so it didn't slide.
But how's it moving? Are we leaning on it?
We leaning on it. Can you put in Diamond and Silk? I can't see. Don't move the thing. You move the thing.
I have to, so I can type.
Okay. There it is. It's already there. See, now we don't know if it's even anymore. This girl, we gotta wait to see. It's on a lag. So we don't know. Yeah, you can't move the thing, Lenore.
How are you gonna have me type?
If I reach over,
I can't type like this. Their show.
Complaints. We're not crazy, so that's why we want you to follow us on Chatdit. ChatDit. After you sign up, you're automatically following.
They made a lot of money, man. You see, they got their jewelry on and everything. I was trying to get to what
you have to say. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Okay. We love you all. So make sure you join Chatdit, CHATDIT.com. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
They look alike.
Hey y'all. Join us on Chatdit for our exclusive interview with Dr. Ben Carson. I always say wherever you find your behind your mind, put it there. We talk about everything. Dealing with this coronavirus pandemic.
You stand 100% chance of dying from.
Two black women and sisters.
What was those sisters that was it? The sisters that when we did the cereal challenge, and you showed me they were doing it. They were sisters.
Oh, they were sisters. We gotta do that again because I brought the little hands.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So let's see. Wendy says they called them Oprah and Gail. Yeah. Oh, so probably like sisters thing.
It'd be interesting. I wish I would have caught their shows. I'll probably go and play them back on their take on. Not some of the good stuff, but the bad stuff.
There was nothing ever bad about Trump.
They justified it?
Justified it.
Okay.
Everything. You know people do that. Like you said, Sonny on The View. There's nothing bad about Biden. Everything is she makes it positive. Anything you say about him, she turns it around.
Okay.
So same thing.
Or like he didn't really mean that. He was just saying that to make you guys cringe or something. Because sometimes they would say that about Trump too. That Trump didn't really mean that. He just said it because he wanted to get a spark. He's
a troller. He likes people to stir up stuff. Yeah. And people listen to everything he says, and I don't know why.
I know they take everything.
He only doing it to make you get mad or something.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, this one you talk about this story.
Yeah, they gave an update to this one because my mom was telling me that this 6-year-old kid, boy student, I guess it was a boy, that a little boy shot his teacher.
Ridiculous.
Grabbed his mom's gun.
6 years old.
So they're holding the mom accountable for this.
How could a 6-year-old get a gun?
And they said
that's his mom's fault.
The sad thing is then this is investigation probably
and
still
who took
going
him
on.
To school?
They said that he knew what he was doing. He knew it.
At 6, you know what you're doing.
I'm going to shoot her.
And they play these video games. See, they know what it means to shoot, but they don't know what the outcome is. They don't know
like you're taking a life or you're hurting someone.
You're taking a life forever. Yeah. They think it's a video game.
I don't know if he
thought
knew
that
what
he was doing.
I don't know if he thought that. That's the thing. I'm sure the counselors are going to sit and see what's going on in that child's head because if you think about it, people can say this is abuse.
Well, yeah.
The mom not,
And why is her gun not locked up?
Thank you.
I was telling my sister, see, I'm pro-gun, so I'm not against banning any guns. Right. But I am willing to meet people in the middle where I feel like there should be more legislation.
Right.
So like if you have a gun, it needs to be treated like it's big.
Yes.
So if somebody takes your gun or whatever, you need to report it or whatever because you're gonna be held accountable for whatever happens with that gun.
That gun may hurt a lot of people.
And if you a parent and your kids get your gun or whatever, you going to jail too.
Yeah, that's sad.
Why is your gun not locked up? Why are they able to just walk up and get it?
I think this case and the one case that happened in Highland Park, which is near us. The father's charged for that young man.
And he shooting
at the parade people.
And that lady she wasn't, that took her son to Kenosha.
Oh, drove her son to Kenosha.
And he had the gun with him.
But they said that the gun, it was a type of gun that he got off for not being, and then he was protecting himself.
But how she knew he had it because it was a big giant gun. It wasn't like it was something
he underage?
He was underage too. She should have been charged.
But then the laws are different in each state.
Each state
because in Illinois he would have probably gotten charged. Yeah. But in Wisconsin he got off.
Yeah. So before we read this, Wendy says, "Don't watch Willie D. He dragged Diamond."
Oh no.
He probably did. They were stupid to me. I mean, the whole Trump thing was ridiculous.
Really?
But I don't wish death on anybody.
They made them millions.
But they made a lot of money. But I wouldn't say anything bad about somebody dying, whether I agree with them or not.
But I told my sister, I said, how do you know people are not doing this as a gimmick?
They probably are. Because think about it. If we somehow turn today and said we support Trump, and all we did was talk. So the lane is open because she gone now. So it's gonna be a whole bunch of diamonds and silk.
Hey, y'all saw that diamond and silk? You got these news girls called the Bush Report. They talking the same thing.
How much y'all want to bet? Let's put some money down. New diamond and silk showing up. It's gonna be two black women. now that the lane is open, all of a sudden they love Trump, and you're gonna see him all the time.
Yeah, what happened? Because 2 years ago they was talking about him. They
no, not us. I'm talking about other people.
No, I'm saying for us to prove that we are now on the Trump bandwagon.
Maybe we should do that with Biden. Maybe we should be like Diamond and Silk, but the Woods Report for Biden, like Sonny is. He does no wrong, nothing. Everything you talk about him, you say old man Biden. Don't call him old man Biden. He's older and he's wiser.
I'm not feeling that one.
I know.
I feel probably more so Obama, even though
he's not running. You got to get somebody that's president. I know, that makes the millions.
We can
you want millions of viewers? We got to push the millions of viewers.
Well, get some politicians that's out there now.
Who?
Like some of the ones we've been saying, like Marjorie. What's her name? And crazy.
Oh, we can't totally go against who we are because then people say we lying.
Yes.
It got to be somebody.
We're too late. It's too late for us. It's too late, and then we go both ways because we see wrong on both sides. So it's like. We call crazy as crazy is.
We need to pick a side.
No, we can't. We need to.
Oh Lord,
because
we need to pick a side.
The one thing that we are, and everybody know because of our faith now, we can't really lie about stuff. But I think because we come at it at anybody can be wrong. Like we just said earlier about Biden taking files home and forgetting about it. It's just as bad as Trump.
We'll stay who we are.
Whether
it's our 3 people that come on here all the time that love us, or we get 1 million. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
True says I've seen parents picking out guns with their kids in the South. Yeah, which I'm fine as long as you practice safety, and they should not be able to just walk around with a gun.
But no, here's the thing. Here's the problem with that. That's all great, but parents need to really be aware of their child and their mental state.
Yeah,
because the Highland Park man did not recognize the problem his son was having.
Yeah,
when he went and got his
Stevie Wonder
gun.
could see that.
Thank you.
Come on.
So parents, if you're going to buy guns for your kids, and y'all all going, because remember Megan was really
if you're going out,
we went out in the thing. And my dad showed me how to shoot.
Our friends had that in North Carolina.
The problem is if Megan was underage, and Megan had a breakdown. A mental breakdown, and she takes that gun and hurts someone.
Even without a gun, a mental breakdown, they can use anything.
Yeah, that's true too.
Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her father 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. Yeah, so you don't have to have a gun.
That's true.
Let's see. True says, so I wouldn't be surprised if his parents have let him handle it in the past. Yeah. And was probably sitting out on the table.
Because where would he know to go get it? Where did he go get it, I wonder?
Wendy says, I missed you guys. Oh, we missed y'all.
We missed you too.
She says, my favorite cookies, delicious. Oh, those cookies she sent you, Ma, those her favorite cookies.
Famous
made by a black man.
Did you try Famous Amos?
That they stole that company from him.
Yeah, they did.
They probably gave him $1.
They have the...
and then took the whole company.
The ones with the, what's the chocolate from the other country? It's another chocolate in there because I can't think of it.
In the Famous Amos?
Yes, there's another type of Famous Amos that has a
dark chocolate.
Not dark. It's another one that's real good.
Okay. Hazelnut or something. That's a nut.
I'll find it.
Okay, well, certainly a possibility. Mother could face charges after her 6-year-old allegedly shot Virginia teacher. Police chief says the mother of a 6-year-old boy who authorities say shot his teacher at a Virginia elementary school could face charges. Newport News Police Chief Steve Drew said Tuesday. I think that it is certainly a possibility, Drew told CNN this morning, a day after police confirmed that the boy took the firearm from his home and brought it to school in his backpack.
See?
Friday before allegedly opening fire in a classroom. At the school, wounding a teacher and sending her to the hospital. Now, she not dead?
No, she's not dead. That saved them.
Drew has spoken with the Commonwealth attorney multiple times. He said, but emphasized the investigation remains ongoing. We need to check with the Child Protective Services on any history. We need to check with the school system on any behavioral issues they might have put those together, he said. There's still 17 children that we want to work with a child psychologist to get some statement from. And at the end of the day, when that's all compiled together and the facts and what the law supports, the Commonwealth's attorney will make the decision if there are any charges forthcoming towards the parents. Drew said.
Thank you.
What does he have to do all of that for? Where did the gun come from? Right. That's it.
Was it locked
Why does he
up?
have to talk to the kids in the classroom, the law in the school?
Well, because they have to
the Commonwealth.
They had to go with intent. This is a young kid.
No, where did he get the gun? Period. If she has a gun, it's supposed to be legally locked up.
But aside from that, though, there's so many angles to this case. For him, whether they was locked up or not, when he went to take it to the school, they have to look into that. What was his reasons? Did he? And then too, because they have to figure out what to do with him
before police.
Because if the mom is going to be arrested, that they have to take that child away.
He need to be taken away anyway, whether she arrested or not.
We may have some issues.
Before police revealed the gun was legally purchased by the 6-year-old's mother, Andrew Block, an associate professor at the University of Virginia Law School, told CNN there was a scenario where the parents could be held criminally liable if the weapon belonged to them. And they did not keep it properly locked up. But in Virginia, that's only a class 1 misdemeanor.
You're kidding.
So that's what it is then.
A class 1
misdemeanor. So it depends on where you are. The bottom line is they have to have some charges. Because where did he get the gun from? He didn't make it outside.
Right.
Let me see. Wendy says he was on drugs. He's clean now. Video. Oh, you talking about Famous Amos? Video games.
Belgian.
Yes.
Belgian chocolate. That's it.
The gun should be in a locked box. He knew what he wanted to do. Yes. 6 years old is old enough. And you said the lady survived. The teacher survived.
Yeah, she didn't die.
Well, imagine the traumas, the kids being traumatized.
Right. Because they're looking at this their classmate.
What does this say? Hear from a grandmother. Is that the grandmother who gave CPR to teacher allegedly shot by the 6-year-old student? Oh. Is he going to do a commercial?
At Amica, we provide something more.
And then we end up getting yellow mark.
Oh, because we're showing something
more than insurance for.
I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to play the commercial. Yeah, like I said, Wendy, video games. That's where they learn this stuff from.
Yeah.
But they don't understand that after you doing the video game, there's life. You taking a life. Right. It goes somewhere after that. I don't think a 6-year-old is old enough to know that. But I knew he's old enough to know he was harming his teacher, though.
Remember, we would always hear that comment.
A search for answers tonight after an unthinkable crime Friday in Newport News, Virginia. Police say a first grader shot a teacher on purpose after an altercation.
Mrs. Zwerner was providing class instruction. The 6-year-old child displayed a firearm, pointed it at her, and fired 1 round. There was no physical struggle or fight. She suffered a gunshot wound, but she was still able to get all of her students out of that classroom.
Police tell CNN they have been in touch with the parents.
We determined that the firearm was in the residence where they lived, and the child had obtained that firearm, placed it in his backpack, and brought it to school.
The teacher, Abby Zwerner, made it from the classroom to the main office despite a bleeding chest wound, according to a grandparent who happened to be there and administered CPR to the teacher.
She came into the office saying that she had been shot. She had blood on her hand and blood on her shirt, and she said that she had been shot. I don't know if she fainted, but she had fallen to the floor.
Here's what one 8-year-old experienced in another classroom.
We all stayed quiet. 2 people were crying. I will help them. And when the cops came, we were marching to the gym, and we were all safe.
A SWAT team secured the school. No students.
He looked like he a troublemaker. No, I was kidding.
Did they show
that little boy talking? No.
Oh, that one. He's 8.
I know, and he's 8. Now he looked like he would know what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. But you'd be surprised what a 6-year-old knows.
And then some 6-year-olds are not as smart as other 6-year-olds. But this one is smart, seems like.
And we can't.
And what did he shoot her? We don't know why he shot her.
And we can't keep going on with they're just a kid. They're so young.
It doesn't
you guys, matter. Depending on how these kids are growing up and the environment they're growing up, they're growing up faster than a lot of us did.
Yeah. Wendy says now the mother will be watching him every minute, wondering if she has a psychopath. Yeah. And Emerald,
I don't even know that. They may take him away from her.
Oh, he's gone. She's not staying with him anymore.
Wow.
Emerald says, "Hi, lady. Sorry I'm late. Had an appointment. Happy to see you both back. Hey, Emerald. So you guys know Wendy, you came in late, and Emerald came in late. True was here, I think. We came on late today trying to figure out how to put the link where we can send y'all the link, and then y'all can come on too, whoever wants to come on. Mm-hmm. So we'll figure it out for tomorrow. I was sitting there. It's a way to do the link and put it in the description. But I think instead of putting it in the description, I'm gonna send it to y'all inboxes. And then that way you can sign on and come in. Okay. And we can talk. We'll practice tonight with us. So okay. All right, y'all. So that was it. Was there any more stories?
Because you did our donkey of the day, which was what's his name saying about
he said it was Dana slapping his wife.
So that's the donkey of the day. So I love to hear those every day.
Nobody should hit. That takes us back to the old thing. Should anybody hit anybody? Should a man? No. Here's my thing. A man should not hit a woman, but a woman should hit a man.
I know. That's a hard
But if a woman hits a man, I would hope if he knows he's stronger than her, he would have some,
it's like Mike Tyson and Robin Givens.
Exactly. Some restraint and walk away and never be with her again. Because she's going to push you again, and one day you're not going to walk away.
And I've heard a number of men in my life and that I know, they've walked away. They walked away rather than hit her back, punch, because they know that their fist or their hand may be deadly. Yeah. Because they are heavier than them.
So my thing is nobody should hit anybody. But I do agree with Chris Rock. He said if she slap you or hit you, just shake her.
Shake her hard.
Sometimes shaking somebody is harder than hitting them.
I wish he had done that to Will Smith.
He's too big.
I know. Will was
Wendy says any moving stories beside the poop. Did we tell the one about you trying to move the chair? I think we did.
What happened?
We was trying to throw away a chair in the old house. We was trying to throw away a chair.
Oh.
And Lenora was going to take it to the...
Yeah, you told it. You said it.
Lenora was going to take it to the trash. Mm-hmm. And my mother was on her scooter.
We had 2 chairs we tossing out. And 2 chairs were left in the apartment.
So Lenora said she didn't feel like walking all the way to the dumpster. Yeah. So she was going to use my mom's scooter to carry the chair.
To carry the chair
So we told my mom to get off the scooter and sit in the chair.
Yeah.
The very chair that we was going to throw in the dumpster.
Throw in the dumpster.
That's how we knew we was tired.
Yeah, we were tired.
Do we have any more stories? Any more movie stories other than you walking dog poop all around?
That was sad though, y'all. Because I spent how many minutes cleaning those shoes
Other than the fact that we tired.
I was tired, and you think I need all the time I can get to move stuff out. I'm in the back washroom cleaning my shoe off.
We still at the point where we still have boxes that we still need to go through.
Yeah.
We still have the garage that we need to put together because she needs to put her car in the garage. If not, it's going to be snow, and you have a garage with your car not in it.
We got a big storage area even above the garage, but my sister and I don't look like we climb stairs.
We're not climbing up to the thing to get the...
So we got to hire somebody.
So the people who sold the house still have stuff in that thing, that area that's over the garage that you pull the ladder down.
The steps come on.
They still got stuff up there. We got to hire somebody to go up there and take all that stuff down because we're not going up there.
One of our handymans went up there, smaller than us, of course. He had a little go sideways, and I'm thinking if he's smaller than us and going sideways, how are we gonna do it?
And then my door to my room has 2 doors. When you close
it's a French door,
I can't fit in it.
So she has to open.
I gotta open both doors to get in and out of my room. Now somebody skinny could open one door and go in.
Go right in, not even go sideways. Just go in forwards.
So every time I open my door, I have to open both doors.
Right.
Like it's the.
So you probably don't need the lock.
No, I still want a lock.
You want a lock?
I don't have a lock on my door.
Oh, on the one door, not a.
Yeah.
The lock for the one door. The
and
latch
then
that
the
goes
cabinets are small. Even though it's more cabinets, they're bigger, but they fancy.
Yeah.
So you can't get nothing tall in there.
Yeah.
I got a tall Mrs. Butterworth. I got to lay her down and put her in the cabinet. And the cereal boxes don't fit.
Yeah.
So I got to lay the cereal boxes down so they can fit in the cabinet.
Seinfeld had his in his cabinet?
No, he put them on top of the refrigerator.
Oh, did he? Okay. Dang.
So it's stuff like that we still gotta ramp for our mom. Mm-hmm. She was able to go down, but she wasn't able to come up.
The wheels were spinning.
She was trying to go we had her go way back and start real fast.
Like, go fast.
And then she get up the ramp and her wheels be spinning like this.
And she huffing and puffing. And
then she was huffing and puffing like she was physically
Kim
running.
Said, you're not walking or running.
Why are you huffing and puffing?
What are you doing? All you doing is pressing the go
button. She
huffing
and puffing like she was physically trying to run up the thing.
Oh, goodness.
So we got to take that back.
And we missed
the garbage day. The garbage day. So now we got to take garbage in our car somewhere
else.
Oh. She don't want to dump it at a restaurant or nothing because she said they got cameras.
That's a survey. Who would do that? You got cameras on you. That's illegal.
No, I think they only care if you dumping something.
You're not supposed to dump your garbage, your trash into someone else's garbage cans in the business because you got that little camera looking at you going, those two ladies.
But why would you drive? Where you gonna drive? Why would you drive an hour away just to throw some garbage away?
I'm not telling where I gonna take it, but
I'm throwing it away. It's a Starbucks down the street, and they got a dumpster.
I'm killing two birds with one stone because we still got post office box there where we used to live.
So
if I'm in the neighborhood, I'm gonna throw something away.
Well, so we got that. We got a recycle thing now that we trying to figure out what to recycle.
Which I'm glad they're doing because I like to recycle.
But we don't know some things. Is it recyclable or newspaper?
I read the list.
Is paper plates? You said paper plates is.
If there's not oil on them.
Are those Solo cups recyclable?
Yeah, answer
Do y'all know that? Can you those Solo cups?
Yeah.
Can you
recycle those?
Emerald says they do have cameras, Kim. Yeah, but
thank you.
What they gonna do? Come grab us on the shoulder?
I don't even know. They can look at our car.
No, we can put we can put some tape over the license plate.
Who's doing all of that to throw trash away? Seriously.
We can put a hood on, and put some tape over our license plate and throw our trash away.
We did that one time. Was it Mama or somebody was with me, and they came
now,
out
Emerald
and said
what I said. Try an apartment complex. I said that close to the apartment complex.
I went to our old one.
No, go here. An apartment complex around here.
Yeah, but I haven't found one yet.
Well, you didn't look.
There's one that we do pass, but it's a nice one.
It doesn't matter. They got cameras too. How they know we could be dumping for somebody who live there. They don't know us.
We'll see.
Wendy said it looks like you're in the same house. Oh, it do. It looked like, well, yeah, I guess so, huh? Well, no, we never had that. Did you have that mask up behind us?
We had that plants or something.
We'll probably be turned around the other way tomorrow.
It does look like our apartment.
Oh, it does? It looks the same, similar, I guess. We'll turn the camera around tomorrow so that y'all can see the other side. I think that's probably better anyway, because it's plants behind. It'll be plants behind us, and then that big
better
picture.
Background, I guess.
Yeah, this is just that one wall with your African man.
Actually have a Woods Report background that I want to use, but she don't want to use it.
Nah, because it's too small. We got to have two.
I was gonna get two of them,
and you can do green screen now. You don't have to physically have a real.
That's fine.
Yeah, like we in the 1960s.
I like
or something.
to see that.
All right, so that's it. Other than that, was anything else? No other moving stories, y'all. Other than the fact that we tired. We still going through boxes. We still moving stuff out. Mm-hmm. We finally got this table moved out. Mm-hmm. This is our dining room table.
And I had given a suggestion at the very beginning when you are buying a recliner, Lazy Boy, go into the store.
Don't order it from
order it online.
Because that's what she was going to let the man in to undo it. And then you got to send it back.
Did
he put it in the back in the box? Did he put the box in the garage? We got to move the garage.
Why would he do that?
Because now we got to move
on the porch.
Oh, it's more stuff to move.
We got a dolly. I bought a dolly and we really use it.
Yeah, she like that.
Everybody should have that in a ladder.
So y'all, tomorrow, let's see if we can get the link in, and whichever one of y'all want to come on.
I told her to practice first, but we'll see.
We'll see. We'll practice right when we get off of here. Okay. And if it works, then we'll get one of y'all whoever want to come on, y'all can come. Wendy said, "Good night, Mom."
Tell her good night.
She said, "Good night."
Good night.
What you say, Mom?
Sleep tight.
Oh, Dad called.
She said, "Sleep tight."
Good night. Sleep tight. That's an old word.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. Okay, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. That's it. Once we get off, we are going to finish unpacking. Right? We ain't got no choice. We got so much stuff still. Oh, I'm tired already thinking about it.
Okay.
I think y'all turned the light off. Ma, you turned the light off in the kitchen. Yeah, that made a difference.
Made it darker.
I'm sorry.
Turn the light on. Well, it didn't make that much of a difference.
Well,
I need to put that light in front of us, y'all. Okay. I don't know where it is. It's in one of these boxes. All right, y'all. So that's it. Anything else, Lenore?
Yeah, nothing.
True says peace. All right, y'all. See y'all later. I don't think anybody else wrote anything else. That's it. So we'll let y'all know what the latest news is tomorrow. Again, feel free to let us know what's going on if y'all hear anything. Emerald says thank you, ladies. All right, ladies, and that was. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And always
believe. Keep believing, and also
don't stop believing. What's the rest of the words?
We don't. Nobody knows. We just know he's screaming.
Don't stop believing.
You just know he screams. That's all.
Okay.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Woods Relax Sleep Sounds, all one word. And that was it, right? And that was another Woods Report. See you later.